Alright. So, I guess I don't really have to go over what Icewind Dale is. I think y'all understand it somewhat well.
I have a vague idea. I mostly know of it to mock Dritzt.
Good enough. So, uh, we'll start the session with y'all coming back from some excursion outside of Bremen. Y'all had to spend the night, and y'all coming back within the evening time of Icewind Dale, as there's only about 4 hours of actual quote unquote daylight. One second, I accidentally closed one of my
Alright, I'm
notes.
back.
Oh, rip.
Uh-oh. Why?
I was starting the session.
Said we were back. Sorry, I should have typed it.
I didn't even hear you say that, but it's all good. We started again. So, y'all have been in Icewind Dale for a couple of years now for most of y'all. Actually, I think for all of y'all at this point. As y'all kind of walk back to Bremen from spending a night out in the wilderness, doing some minor tasks to make ends meet, how about y'all introduce each other's characters?
Who wants to go for it first?
I'll go for it. My character. So, is it just first impression of seeing us, or you said some of us would have known?
So y'all known each other, like y'all travel together to get some of the minor tasks done. It's just kind of a general introduction. Y'all
Okay.
know each other for about maybe at most 2 months at this point.
Okay. My character is a elf named Graythene, of cleric. Seems a bit not so much death, but more with the grave procedures and doing last rites and helps with different churches or areas that travels. Generally tends to be more of a good person than negative, but doesn't exactly care about the law. More just tries to help people out. Uh, I don't think really my character has any other defining characteristics. It travels and just helps people.
Uh, Bradar the Red has been traveling around these parts last couple of years, trying to unearth some of his family's lineage with trying to organize archaeological expeditions, but also has basically no ability to navigate and no money.
So Arcus is a silver-scaled dragonborn who can be hot-headed sometimes, but can keep his cool most of the time. And, well, not sure what else to say about him. He just kind of does odds and ends around the towns to make ends meet.
Important thing to note, uh, Flair, I know you mentioned that due to your little thing, whatchamacallit? You know what I'm talking about, where you get the thingy thing.
Yeah, the secret thing.
Do you, actually, let me just PM it to you.
I mean, they would notice that my character does not give a shit about the cold.
Yeah. Then again, I think the same thing can be said for the Silver Dragonborn.
Yeah.
It
He
says
he
just because
wears
I think the only
Uh,
one that's wearing winter clothes right now is Brador.
I'm a pile of parkas and beard.
The
yeah,
other
my character is
good.
uh he's just sort of wearing like white hides and different bones, but his whole like chest is exposed. He doesn't really care about the cold.
You know that the other three people of your quote unquote party was gonna be gone for a little bit longer, so y'all said to meet back in Bremen whenever y'all get done with y'all specific tasks. But as y'all make your way into the proper entrance to Bremen, let me go into the active scene. Let me drop a little party token. As you get around the entrance, you see the buried treasure, which is one of the 6 taverns of the town, the other 5 being within the central area of the town itself. You see what seemed like a uh, a stout person with his arms crossed, filled with winter gear. As y'all walk into town, he looks over and starts stomping over to y'all. As he gets closer, he drops down his little face mask of sorts and says, "Oi, are you the people I hired before? What are you doing out there? Get over to the fucking boats."
Are we the people he hired before?
As far as y'all know, no. Come on.
Uh, hey, sorry, my good fellow, but I have no idea who the hell you're talking about.
Did you have too much ale in your system when you accepted it?
No such thing.
Whenever he's about to open his mouth, you see what seems like what seems like a half elf bring down their mask and say, "What are you doing, Bert Grinsk? Are you trying to get more people into that icy death trap?" You see the dwarf look over, and you see his mood go from mad to just a bit more ticked off, and he says, "Oh, go shove it somewhere. Ignore them. Anyway, if you're here for the freaking, if you're here for the fucking fish, get over to the docks. I've been waiting here for too long." And you see him just kind of stomp off.
I mean, it sounds like a job, so
Yeah, sure. Was that a fish?
You'll see the half elf just kind of watching the dwarf walk off, kind of turn around like, "Sorry, I think I probably made him a bit more mad." Either way, hello, I'm Tally. Sorry about that.
Hello?
Yeah, what was that about?
Yeah, I think he might have had a bit much to drink and probably mistook you for someone else. Unless y'all were here for fishing, though I kind of doubt it. It's kind of a death trap.
Fishing, no, but death traps are sometimes interesting.
Oh, are you actually interested what he offered?
Hey, what's the pay like?
I don't know what he's offering you, but I advise being careful. There's some monster within the lake itself. In fact,
Oh, there's a monster, you say?
yeah, it's been terrorizing the fishermen of the area. He what should we call it? Grinskin been trying to get people to go run his boats, but hasn't been very well, as you can guess, with the monster itself.
Huh. Well, excellent time to learn how to swim. What do you two think?
Yeah, maybe we should go see how much he's paying us to kill this thing.
sure. Sounds like it would help the people of the area.
Well, I think he only really wants you to get fish, but they'll kind of shuffle around and hand you a notebook. If you're gonna go out and find that monster, do you mind if you take some notes for it? I've been trying to get some people to write notes for it, but most of the fishermen aren't one for helping out people like me.
Oh yeah, sure.
Ah, thank you. Uh, if whenever y'all get done with that, I'll be here in the tavern itself. There, of course, will be a reward if you help me out.
What tavern? Just because,
There's like 7.
Uh, they'll point to the one behind y'all. Buried treasure. Buried treasure.
It's nothing like the cerulean hamster back home, though.
Either way, thank y'all. Include whatever you can in that notebook. Anything would be helpful for my research.
Of course, of course.
They'll kind of give you a smile and excuse themselves as they head up into the tavern itself.
All right, let's get going.
Yep.
Okay. So y'all head through the town, which is, of course, now that it is somewhat has some sort of daylight. Well, twilight more of anything. You see some people walking around, but nothing extraordinary. Mostly people that have to get somewhere, go somewhere. Okay. As y'all get to the docks, you see what seems like two rowboats, one of which has a giant portion of it bitten off, though it's still somewhat seaworthy. You'll see the dwarf himself just kind of sitting on the pier itself. Seeing y'all, he'll get up and walk over. Ah, I knew you were the ones I hired.
We're not, but we could be. What kind of pay we're talking about?
Hmm. The pay itself is let me find it. The usual pay, I believe, let me double check, but I think it's 5 copper pieces each trout you catch up. There's of course the fishing tackle in the boat itself.
Oh, I thought we were talking about dealing with the monster.
What do you mean monster? There's no monster there.
I'm just
Well,
gonna
then what bit
point at
that?
the. Yeah, I'm just gonna point at the boat with a big bite out of it.
Oh, that
Don't try to bullshit a bullshitter, my boy.
I mean, there's no monster out there. That was just from the previous people making a mess of my boat. It's still shipworthy if you want to take that one out, though. With your crew, you probably only need one boat.
I'm look. If you want to work with, if you want to work with me, I'll work with you. I'm not working with a liar, though.
Yeah, you don't even have to make a fucking inside check. You know 100% he's lying, but he'll just say, "Look, just stop with the stupid questions. If you're here to catch some fish, you can take my boat with the fishing tackle. All right?"
Nah, I'm kind of soured on this whole thing. What do you two think?
I mean, if we go fishing, we're going to get attacked by the monster and kill it, and if we're not getting paid, it does seem a bit wasteful.
Yeah, this this thing seems like it's bad for your business either way, whether you play it down or not.
You'll see he kind of looks at you with more of a tired expression than anything, and he'll just say, "Look, I just need some fish. I don't care about whatever supposed monsters in the lake."
What do you two think? Think this guy fishy enough as it is?
Yeah, seems pretty fishy. I mean, maybe these two docs, let's find somebody who's willing to pay for killing the monster or cares to tell us more information about it.
Yeah, sounds good.
I mean, hell, some of these people had their boats eaten. Somebody must have survived because the boats are back at dock.
That is a good point.
Yeah, let's ask around about the monster.
Yeah, let's do that.
Whatever. And you'll see he kind of goes back to the boat itself and kind of resiturates some stuff and just kind of heads off to try and get some more people as y'all walk off. Y'all have the town in front of you. How do y'all wish to try and procure more information about the monster?
Well, there's a bunch of taverns around, so what I say we go find whatever one has the most, whatever one the most of the fishermen hang out at.
Yep.
Y'all can go ahead and roll me a I guess the insight would probably be best fit. You know that the fisherman that this guy kind of gets, you vaguely think he'll probably get from the 5 taverns over here, which is a bit more rinky dinky than even the rinky dinky buried treasure over here. But that'd probably be a better bet getting over there.
I say we do whatever one's close. So this one was one.
Yeah, the 5 taverns right here.
Oh, there's 5 of them very close together, and we'd have to basically pass by them on the way to the other place anyway.
Technical difficulty. I can't see the map.
Try refreshing your page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, the map isn't super important anyway.
Yeah, I guess we'll
Okay.
go to the 5. Graythin will still be confused how they're in business in such a small town.
Well, you're
Probably because they're the food supply.
your confusion might be satiated as you kind of enter probably the first tavern. You see that the tavern itself is rinky dinky. You enter the Black Bearded Brother. They're old and poorly maintained, but there is about 1 or 2. Have I performed here before? There's not much of a performance per se, since there's so few people in the town itself. You know, there's only about like a total of 150 people spread between all these places. That the few that do stay in the tavern typically, or they're on a visit from one reason or another, or just don't have a house.
So there is an audience.
Now, if you want to try and procure one of those. Of course, you can hear the few people that are within the tavern itself kind of making idle chatter about the surrounding areas if you wish to know more about.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to try inserting myself into one of the conversations about the surrounding area then.
Okay. You hear them talking something about Targos that you kind of walk up, they both look up and say, can I help you?
Oh yeah, just heard you talk about Targos. I've been around the area for a bit. I was wondering if I could get some of your thoughts on the matter.
About Targos?
Yeah.
1 second. I'm bad at reading. Yeah, something about a band of adventurers that need some people, but don't really remember much else besides that. We heard about it on our way up here to Bremen. Just some idle chatter we heard throughout the streets.
Yeah. Well, idle chatter and rumors are kind of my stock and trade. So nice getting up to grips with it.
Are you a informant or something?
Entertainer, entertainer and historian, if you will.
Interesting. There anything else you really need? They don't seem very interested per se.
So now from around these parts, so you wouldn't be able to tell me much about the run of the lake, right?
The lake? Yeah, the fucking death trap.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that, but no one's been very forthcoming about why.
Well, there's that old dwarf Grint's been trying to get some people around these taverns to actually fish for him. I think he actually procured a few people last night. I advise don't do it. I haven't.
Yeah, guy is a real shady character.
I guess he's shady.
It was very not forthcoming about the job he wanted people doing.
Yeah, I mean, he seemed very hesitant saying that there's even a monster, but I doubt he's been out there in the fucking lake himself. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Some guys look like they got their boat ate up. You know where I could find them?
They'll kind of think for a second. I don't think they ever came back to town.
The boat's here, so either. Oh, do you know who the people who brought the boat back are?
As far as I know, I think that boat drifted back, and I think it was Brent that brought it back himself. He saw it on the near the ice sheet before the
Huh.
actual lake itself.
All right, well that's a dead end. Thanks. How much? Out of character, how much are the ales here?
The L itself, I believe, should be like 1 copper piece.
I'll buy them. I'll buy the two of them a drink each.
They'll thank you and say you're not bad yourself. If you ever want some company, we'll be here.
Oh well, why thank you. What's the conversion rate from gold to copper?
1 gold can be 10 silver pieces, and 1 silver piece can be 10 copper pieces.
So 1 to 100.
So yeah.
So I guess we should go look at the boat. See what
Yeah.
we can find out.
That might be our only clue.
So y'all exit the rinkety dinkety tower tavern.
Unless we want to go track down this Goliath instead.
A Goliath polar bear, I feel like, is a bit stronger than what we can handle at the moment. I don't even know what this lake monster is.
Oh, it just says to find him. It doesn't say we're hunting. It doesn't sound like they're hunting him or anything. And as far as I'm aware, anyway, most of the bear people pretty, if not friendly, at least not hostile.
Oh, I know polar bears like to eat things, so
I never met a polar bear one. Do I know any stories about polar bear lycanthropes?
Go ahead and roll me a history, I guess.
Could I roll maybe a nature check?
Yeah, sure, if you want to, since you're a barbarian. Bradder, as you kind of like think back to like stories you might have heard about it. I mean, there is stories of course, that polar bear lycanthrope that you kind of heard about. You don't know if they're particularly mean or not, but
But
Never
you
heard
know
of
they've
there's
been
not
around.
there's not stories of them eating up towns like werewolves, are there?
Yeah, no, there hasn't been like a major town like excursion in a while. You think you might have been one town that was hit pretty bad by something, but you don't particularly remember.
Oh, that's concerningly non-specific.
Currently non-specific because I forgot what it was, but I think a town got hit.
Yeah, no, I rolled a 1. I've never heard of a bear.
Yeah, what is a bear? What are bears?
Okay, so we can either do with the lake monster or we can deal with the bear thing. For the record, I cannot swim. Well,
I
anyway.
can swim, but not very well.
same. Just not. Yeah, the armor would make it not very well.
I got the
Yeah, you know,
furs,
my pike
furs
is
and
about
the
10
stubby
feet
legs.
long.
So, I'm fine with either. And it sounds like this lake problem isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
Y'all do know that y'all only really need to get what they look like to get a reward from Tally themselves.
We
Eh.
only need to go what the polar bear person looks like.
No, I think the Tally wanted notes on the lake monster, didn't she?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they only wanted to know what it looks like because they're interested research-wise.
But if we go that way, we have to deal with Dumbbeard to get access to a boat.
You do
I
see
mean,
a
he's
few
just giving us a boat. We don't really. Yeah. Best news is if the boat sinks, I'm not giving him a fucking deposit. So good luck.
Yeah.
We could, for taking his stuff, we're gonna pay him back.
I mean, if the man denies there's a lake monster and then his boat sinks while we fight said lake monster, I feel like that's mostly on him.
Yeah, let's go
We'd still be
fishing.
taking his stuff and be sinking under our care.
I mean, yeah, I guess my only thing leaning towards the lake monster is that we're in this town.
Yeah. All right. Well, it sounds like you guys care more about the lake monster anyway, so let's do that.
All right, let's go fishing.
Let's go fishing. So, after going about the town for about, I'd say about 30 minutes, you head back to the docks. You see, whatchamacallit, Brisk kind of fiddling with the boat. He'll look up, see y'all, and kind of go back to the boat itself.
Is he the harbor master, or is there someone else we can deal with?
You look around the dock, there don't seem to be too many people. There is like another one over by one of the other boats around here. Seems to be tying some stuff off, probably getting ready to haul what they have gotten for the meantime.
Hail, fish, not fishmonger would be anyway, person who deals with fishes.
The one up here, yeah. He'll kind of
Yeah.
look up and say, can I help you?
Yes, name's Bradar. We're looking to do a little bit of a investigation on this lake. Heard rumors about the monster. We want to get some. We want to look into maybe helping solve that issue.
Oh, plan on solving the issue. Good luck. That monster have ate way too many boats. I'm lucky this one has lasted me so long.
Yes, and see, we're at kind of an issue. That's kind of the issue. We need a boat to go investigate the thing.
It is an issue. He'll kind of look down at his boat. Surely.
How much? How much would? Okay, on the chance we don't come back, what kind of a deposit would we be looking at?
Because it is a good deed for the town, if you really want to borrow my boat, as long as you don't get it destroyed, not gonna cost you anything. I'm not gonna need it for the rest of the day. If it gets destroyed, I'm gonna need 60 gold pieces. That's how much they cost.
Well, I don't have that much to leave with you in deposit.
You can work for it if you somehow destroy my boat.
All right. Hey, you two! I found a boat.
All right, let's do this.
All right. So we're clear with each other. I specialize in long range magic or close range magic if need be.
And I'm the exact opposite.
Are you also a mage though?
Not at all.
The only magic he casts is rage.
Okay. So yeah, he would say he's okay. And then we have a
Yeah,
bard.
I carry a
who does
glaive.
bard things.
Realistically, closer to like
Oh, warlock.
I'm a hexblade. Close range magic and some utility spells.
The fisherman will kind of look up. You see the tall humanoid, tall human. He'll say, whenever you're done with the boat, hopefully not destroyed, y'all can just find me at the one tavern y'all are at. I think called it the Bearded something. Bearded Brother.
Blackbeard. That's it.
Yeah, you can just find me at the Bearded Brother. Good luck out there. Hope to hear good news.
Okay. Well, that was easier than expected.
You'll see he'll kind of grab what seems like a small, somewhat haul of a knucklehead trout. He'll kind of carry it off and say, don't destroy the boat. And he'll walk off.
I promise you I will try. Okay, so, who's rowing then?
I guess I'll do it.
You got the strong muscles.
Yeah.
Alright, give me 1 second to get to the right part of the notes. Blind.
Been an honor.
Okay. So, as y'all get in the boat, y'all situate it correctly. You do see some, whatchamacallit, ice flows. So, as y'all try and steer around it, I'm gonna need a wisdom check, and if you have proficiency in water vehicles, you may add your proficiency bonus to it as you try and steer around it.
Arcus, I think that's you.
Yeah, sorry about that. Wait, which roll again?
Wisdom, and if you're proficient in water vehicles, you may add your proficiency bonus to it.
Okay, I don't think I am.
Rip. So go and roll me that wisdom check.
Oh shit! If I knew it was wisdom, I would have done it. Or got the cleric to do it.
Well,
I
that one
got
is
it.
good.
Not bad wisdom.
So you're able to correctly steer it away. If someone else wants to take helm of the wisdom check, y'all may.
So this is going to be wisdom, not like strength to move the boat.
Well, it's more of strategically getting out of the way. Like, the person rowing it doesn't have to be the one to make the wisdom check. It's kind of like, hey, go left, go right, kind of thing.
Okay, I mean, I'm a +3. If anyone's higher, they can.
I am not. I'm actually shocked the barbarian has a +2 in that.
I guess Graythian
Yep.
will do it then.
Alright, go and make me 2 more checks. And there's a few more ice flows in your way before you can get to the actual open water. Yep.
Yeah, I'm a big brain barbarian.
So, Gathing, Grathing, you're able to successfully navigate around the second one, but the third one comes up to you unexpected as you take. The boat itself takes a bit of bludgeoning damage. The boat has a total of 50 HP, and it's currently taken 3.
I have the same health as the boat.
So there's the little
You
HP
have
thing.
50 or oh,
A 15. I thought it said 15.
okay. I was
No,
like,
the boat
holy
itself
shit.
is the boat itself is 50.
Oh. I misheard.
It's all good. Alright, so you're able to get into the open water itself, and you'll start your scouting of the open water. Okay, so let me go ahead and do a bit of rolling. As y'all get out into the open water, the water stays still. There's not much eventful things happening. Though if there's anything you want to do in the next hour, you can before we continue with the scouting. If y'all want, one of y'all can roll me a whatchamacallit, survival to see if y'all can find a better area.
I can do that. I have +5.
Okay. All right. The hour passes as Graythene thinks they see a better area. Okay. I'll head out a bit deeper into the water. You're about 40 to 50 feet away from one of the ice flows. As the clear stillness of the water is disrupted by what seems like ripples going under the boat. As y'all look under, you see a giant shadow go under the boat into the other side. You can see some of it.
About how big?
Let me check. About no more than 10 by 10 feet large. They go out
Oh boy.
from under the they go right under the boat as the giant black shape goes away. Whoever is proficient in nature may try and roll me a nature check if you wish.
As it is it within 10 feet of the boat?
Looking at the water, you have no idea.
Okay, I'm just gonna like poke down about 5 feet with my glaive. See if
As
I can touch it.
as you try and get, I guess, an attack of opportunity on it, seems as though it's much deeper than you thought.
Okay.
I try poking with Mage Hand.
How far can Mei-Chan go in one round?
Maximum range of 30 feet.
Go ahead and, I guess, roll me an initiative to see if you can try and poke it before it leaves the round.
I'll just roll it by hand.
Yeah. I think that's probably the best way of figuring that out. So, as you reach the mage hand down and try and tug somewhat at it, you're able to actually get a firm grasp on it as the mage hand, it grabs onto it and just goes, woo! And then it gets out of the magic range. You'll see the monster kind of look back from under the water itself. You're actually able to get a better look at it as it tries to look back at what you were trying to do. You see, it had a long neck with a turtle-like body, except just in shape, not in the shell and all that. It'll kind of look back at you for a good 6 seconds, about 25 feet away from you, and then they'll just swim off.
Huh. All right. Well, mission successful, I think. You said it looked like a big turtle?
So the shape on it, what you assume with back, it's turtle shape, except it doesn't really have like the shell of it. It just looks like that, if you know what I mean. Like four kind of paddle-like fins with a kind of hump at the back, and a long neck with a big mouth.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess if you don't want to try and kill it, we can just head back.
You did
I'll
get a
start
don't have-
rowing us back.
I don't have an axe that big right now.
Alright, I'll start rowing us back.
okay. Takes y'all a bit to roll back, so let me do something. Okay. As
I mean,
you
yeah,
start,
pretty much Nessie.
as y'all kind of start rowing back, you see that same black shadow go under the boat again. But
Neat.
seems to, for some reason, avoid y'all as it goes the other way, deeper into the lake.
Oh, I was about to ask you two. If that thing comes back, you two want to pick a fight? Try picking a fight with it?
I mean, if it picks a fight, then yeah, I'm gonna fucking literally light it up.
I was asking, do you want me to try picking a fight with it? I can. Yeah, crossbow might be able to get it.
I mean, I imagine one of my magic spells may be able to hit it underwater too, but
I don't want to lose my javelins.
well, I don't want to lose this poor gentleman's boat.
All right, fair.
Yeah, maybe we should head back. I don't have 60 gold.
So,
Now, if that monster hits the boat in any way or form, then yes, we kill it.
but besides that 1 hour of getting back, you're able to get back to town with about an hour worth of twilight left in the town itself.
All right, I'm going to spend that time writing a description of the monster and giving it some narrative embellishment.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a
I got persuasion.
I guess
Or performance.
persuasion or performance, whatever one you would think
They're the same.
fits what you're trying to do.
Oh no, I mean numerically they're the same. Or I also have deception, which is the same as well.
Okay. So you give it a creative flourish.
Fill in
How?
some of the ambiguity of what it looked like because of the water.
Okay. Luckily, with your little tug at it, you're able to get a pretty good look at it and get a decent size, what you think it looks like just from really gauging it. Especially helped with the mage hand kind of using as a
Yeah.
scale of reference.
And dark vision.
That is true. 1 second. Dusk. Dawn. Okay. So, you're able to successfully write that down in the journal itself, provide a small paragraph or so of a description of it. So, you head back. Where do y'all head to first before, you know?
Firstly, tie up that boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Luckily, y'all have some skill on tying the knot. So, you're able to tie the knot and make off to wherever y'all wish to go to next.
What's close to the tavern that person's staying at, or is this researcher?
Probably the breaded beard itself is closer.
Okay. Is the breaded beard now?
I don't know, dude.
It's like black bearded brother or something like that.
Bearded brother, I think. I kind of like bread beard better though. But yeah,
Let's go to the Beard Tavern.
yeah. But that one is the closer one. At the
Okay.
buried treasure on the other side of town.
Yep. Okay. We'll go let that guy know we brought his boat back. Got notes on what the thing looks like to help for future hunting of it.
Seeing y'all come through the door, he'll look and kind of breathe a sigh of relief. He'll get up and meet y'all halfway. The boat's good.
Yeah. Boat's good. We got a description. We got a solid description of what the thing looks like. Should help with the hunting of it later.
Ah, thank God. I'm glad the boat's still there.
Also, we're not dead.
I mean, I kind of assume that looking at you. Well, then again, I have heard of weirder things out there in the wild. Ghosts and shit. Spooky. Either way, thank you.
No problem. We'll be on. We have to go deliver this now. So have a good night.
Yeah, I mean, it is almost nighttime. Oh, it's gonna be cold.
It's always cold and it's always night.
Yeah, especially in Bremen.
Okay, we take our leave. Unless
Okay.
either my compatriots want to do anything.
Not with this guy.
Nope.
That was so sassy. Not with this guy. Anyway.
Okay, deliver notes to quest giver.
Okay.
Was it Tally?
Yeah, tally. So, as y'all head back into the whatchamacallit? Boo 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 boo. Called the buried treasure. So, as you kind of enter the buried treasure, you see what seems like a more well maintained and a bit newer than the other taverns, but you can see what seems like a definitely overworked I think dwarf running the bar. No, human. An overworked
Okay.
human working the bar. You see a tally on one of the sides, just kind of had the small stack of books as they read through it.
Hoy, we have your monster sighting report.
Oh, they'll kind of put down the book and say, give me.
Yeah, here you go.
They'll take it and kind of flip through it and see, ooh, this is a lot more than anyone has ever seen before, or at least care to actually tell me.
For some reason, it didn't bother to attack us, so that was neat.
Maybe you just got off lucky. Be careful.
Yeah, maybe it was full.
As far as I can tell, seems as though doesn't really haven't seen reports of them eating people. Seems more they just like to knock down the boats.
Strange, but okay.
But either way, they'll go ahead and take out a small scroll and a small pouch of like, here, for all the help you have given me. Thank you, by the way.
Oh yes, no problem.
You can see the scroll itself is of animal friendship, and the pouch has 5 GP in it.
Okay,
Sweet.
who wants the one person gets the scroll and 1 GP, other two get 2 GP. How's that sound?
Okay. I don't really have a use for that scroll.
Neither do I.
I suppose I set myself up for that, didn't I? Okay. I'll take the scroll and the 1 GP.
Okay. You hand out
Alright.
the other GP. You see Tally kind of take the notebook and mutter elven words such as interesting, fascinating, and remarkable. As they start cross-comparing it to other stuff on their little note pile. So, what is y'all's plans now? You see the, of course, overworked tavern owner uh, with dark, baggy eyes under her, with dark, baggy eyes, trying to stay up, and goes, "Oh," as they head back to the back and start getting a little broom to try and clean up the mess of just the general tavern itself.
I'll go up to her and just order a drink.
She'll say, "Oh, yeah, one moment." She'll kind of lean the broom to the side and head back to the back side of the tavern as she's filling up. What do you want? Just ale?
Yeah.
She'll go ahead and fill it up and say, 1 copper piece.
Alright, here you go.
Thank you,
I'll
thank you.
give her 2.
Oh, I appreciate it, but it's only 1 copper piece. She'll try to hand back the other copper piece.
No, you keep it.
Well, can't deny someone twice. Thank you. She'll kind of hand off the ale and say, if you need anything, I'll be doing some chores. She'll kind of start to get around the counter and try to get back to the broom.
Alright. Anyone else want to do anything?
Nope, I'm just making the scroll.
And art.
I mean, what kind of foods do they usually serve?
There's not much actual, like, produce per se. It's usually just meat, anything that will actually survive the winter. And of
Alright.
course, a healthy dose of ale from the one place called something alcohol. Good mead.
How much would just like a ration that would be good for a few days cost?
Rations are the like base price, which I think is 5 silver piece each. You can really get it from any tavern here, or from some small stores, though there's not very many that are actually operational here.
Okay. I guess equivalently, if we're calling it a night, yeah, I would just buy dinner, so 5 silver.
Okay.
Oh, that's expensive. Is
So-
it 5 silver for lodging for the day then?
So the ration itself is like well contained, like meat and jerky and all that. It's good for traveling. But if you're just here for like general food and board, I need to find that. Ugh. It's the like base price.
Lifestyle expenses for. Oh, that's like. A day of modest expenses is a GP, food, lodging, all that.
So we'll just run with that.
Lifestyle expenses on page 157 of the player's handbook.
I thought they would have it in the notes, but they have it elsewhere.
Oh, this is a standard rules for living expenses.
Yeah, I thought they would have a copy of it in the book itself.
The question is does this inn count as squalid, poor, or modest?
The lowest.
Oh, I assumed
then
it'd
it's
be
1 silver.
okay. I assumed it'd be poor. I go to the slightly nicer one.
That's 2 silver then, which I'll
Yeah.
do that instead of rations, because we start with 10.
Yeah, we'll go with 2 silver pieces. Because it's not like dirt poor per se.
It's you're sleeping in a common room, but it has like edible food and cheap beer, kind of thing, right?
Yeah. It's basically good enough for the night, which of course lasts goddamn near 18 hours. And you know that Bremen sacrifices warmth or light during the 18 hours of darkness. So no lights, no torches or whatnot are lit during the 18 hours.
Oh, fuck the Dragonborn.
Yeah, I can't see.
Your footsteps crunching in the snow. Is it an enemy? Is it a friend? You'll never know.
Just spin my 10-foot glaive in circles.
Oh yeah, now you're thinking with your axe.
Friend or foe, nobody knows.
Okay, so I guess I'm the seeing eye dwarf for the night.
You can get some other stuff done in the town, though typically for these 18 hours, people really don't go out. Except if they're doing something during the night.
So tomorrow, do we want to go deal with that Yeti problem? Or not Yeti, snow bear?
And we can look into it.
Look for a different job.
I think we should look into it. Maybe if it seems too strong, we can look into something else.
Okay.
You do know that most towns here probably need some help. You know that Targos is about a 2-hour walk. Let me make sure. Oh, 3 hours.
Is that close? And do we just want to try making that trek in the dark, especially if you two can't feel cold anyway?
I can see in the dark just fine.
Oh yeah, no, you can see in the dark
I've
and don't
torches.
feel cold.
I will say that
And once we're out of the town, we can light torches, right?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
only in the town you can't light any torches. You do know that without proper snowshoes itself, it might be hard to get through the snow since there's no
Okay,
proper
how much
trail.
How much do snowshoes cost?
I will pull up the price. I think they're a few CP. Not CP, SP.
Okay, then we can buy those.
Then 10 down to sell. Snowshoes are 2 gold pieces, actually.
Okay, I'm willing to buy them. Are you two willing to buy them?
For 2 gold pieces? I mean, yeah, we're gonna need them in the long run.
Okay. I'll say that at one of the little shops, or just from generally asking people, you're able to get some snowshoes for each of y'all, if y'all wish to pay for it.
I might look for some extra torches.
Okay.
Give you 10.
Never mind. I'll stick with that. I think I already have 10, so 20 should be perfectly fine.
They burn for an hour each.
Sweet. Some
Unless
good
it's
for a day.
dramatically important for them to be blown out.
Yeah.
But you're able to procure the correct whatchamacallits. I guess you probably leave a note for the other people to head over to Targos whenever they can.
What other people? Oh, yeah. You mean like Dax and was there anyone else in this?
Dax, Shance, and Bana. The other three people
Okay.
of your party. Y'all made separate ways from getting back to Bremen. Y'all said to meet back up here at, let's just say, the buried treasure, but you can leave a note to tell them to head over to whatchamacallit.
All right.
But y'all can make y'all's way out to Targos. But after we do that, I'm gonna quickly read Targos as y'all can level up to level 2.
Oh shit! Already? Okay.
Yeah, it's literally complete one quest, which y'all have done, and y'all get to level 2.
We literally didn't do anything at level 1.
Alright, be
Epic.
honest, with that river monster floored us.
They
monster.
are CR2. I'll just say that much.
Oh, so and it would have been
yeah.
hard, but no, it would have been hard, but like fully kitted out party and the only thing to fight? Maybe not.
Yeah, one or two good guided
Yeah.
bolts or glaive, or I don't know what the fuck a bard's gonna do.
But if
Oh,
the
your
boat went
warlocks,
down,
you're useful.
I can't respond to that because I might come back to it at some point.
yeah.
But the boat probably wouldn't survive too many rounds.
Oh wait, we do health at a advantage, right?
No, health is just straight roll.
Okay.
Oh, why you gotta make me roll thing? Oh, this is gonna end poorly.
You could let him do. Are you letting him do average?
Yeah, you can do average if you want.
Not risking it with this character. I want it to live. Clerics are what, D8s? So that
Yeah.
just 5 average plus con, okay.
Good.
So yeah, I
You'll learn
think
to
this is
spell.
when I'll be multi-classing into fighter.
Woot! Yeah, you should be able just to do the plutonium import to get everything. Just make sure you select that as a multi-class for you, Jaden.
Do I take Devil's Sight for magic darkness?
It's very good.
uh, was that Misty Vision? What is beguiling influence?
I take it we don't have like optional features for clerics because it added channel divinity harness divine 1 and it's like I don't know what the fuck this is.
Let me look at it real quick. But probably not, because clerics are pretty good as is.
No argument.
Yeah, Channel Divinity are just going to be your two options for how to use that resource.
Well, yeah, that's what I figured. Path to the grave, which is pretty good. I now can mark an enemy within 30 feet, so the next hit is an automatic double damage.
Dang.
I make it vulnerable to the next hit, and then just regular channel divinity. But the plutonium import also pulled in harness divine power, which is reading it looks to be pretty much trading your channel divinity once per day to get a spell slot back. Which, yeah, I don't think a cleric really needs.
Yeah.
I cannot find the way to bring in the plutonium import.
So, go to your character sheet itself, and on the little triple dots on the top right. Of the sheet itself on the tab.
Oh, cool. I forgot I get circle mortality. If I roll a healing spell on somebody that's unconscious, they gain max amount they could.
Not bad.
Yeah, I got
Okay, cool. Just remember you're multi-class. I don't think it's really gonna affect you unless you try and dip into spellcasting, but I don't think we're going with the triple class here.
yeah, no, just the two.
Tempting.
Anyway, we'll take a small 10-minute break if y'all wish. That way I can actually read what Targos is going on with.
Yeah, I'm one of those people. I don't actually have to sleep a full night, which I mean, 18 hours of darkness doesn't make a huge difference, but I got that elf trance shit going on.
Oh. Yeah, you can see in the, but you can also see in the dark.
So I can watch the Dragonborn fumble around when he tries to find the bathroom in the night.
Haha, I can use disguise self and silent image at will. Not terribly probably not going to be terribly useful, but I can do that.
I remember to use this ability because it is pretty good. I know the Patch of the Grave works really well with the Barbarian, which we have, or with a sneak attack.
I could triple
Aha,
class into
fuck you.
rogue.
I took blind fighting, so I have 10 feet blind sight.
No, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah. So as long as it's within my range, I can hit it.
There's going to be that guy to have all creatures have 15-foot reach now.
I'm not that me.
Fortunately, I'm not playing a bugbear. It's only 10 foot, not 15 foot.
No, the enemies. Get fucked, faggot.
Oh, yeah. They're just shooting arrows at me as I'm swinging wildly.
And fuck it, cause fear. Alright, and I am done with Warlock.
Time to bard it up.
Yep, Cleric's all good, I believe. I did health and then just imported Cleric.
Hey, yeah, GM, do you want to know what invocations I took?
Yes, actually.
Can disguise self and silent image at will without using spell slots.
Oh no. All illusion shit, huh?
Oh, I could prepare a new spell.
Oh, yes, you can.
And I took cause fear because I can decide a bunch of it. And the first level spell options on Warlock aren't great.
Oh, that reminds me. We need to set that spell to be pact cast.
Which one?
Cause
Oh.
fear.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause you gotta set it like that because Warlock.
I'm ready when y'all are.
Yeah, I'm just reading through Targos a little bit. Which I really should have done, but here I am now reading it.
You're fine. I think I'm gonna have to go in about not like done, but pretty much be away for a minute in about 3 or 4 minutes. It sounds like they're almost home with my grandma.
Okay, that worked.
Oh, I forgot Warlock only gets one spell per short rest at first level.
Luckily, you have 2 now.
Yep.
And I have 3. Haha.
And I have none.
And you have Rage, which is kind of like a very broad spell.
And second wind.
Oh yeah, Barbarians get that?
Fighters.
Oh right, you're fighter now too, right?
Yep. Next time I'll get another level in fighter and get action surge.
I'm gonna have to read the rules on how multi-classing pack spells works.
I think it's like just taking regular levels in a spell casting. They're just completely separate. But might as well, since I'll probably be reading this for a bit.
You can use the spell. You can use the spell slots. From you can use your pack spell slots and the normal spell slots interchangeably.
To cast either spell?
Yep.
Well, either spell list.
Yeah. Warlock.
Okay.
Warlock doesn't count as a magic class for the combined spell level stuff though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did that one. I just didn't know you can use your packed like thing for whatchamacallit.
Yep.
One of the reasons why, what do you call it? It's Warlock is,
A really good dip.
yeah.
The dip is worth the squeeze.
There's a reason Hexaden's a thing.
Yep.
Although I haven't been cheesy enough to try that yet. I think this is the first time I've actually rolled multi-classing in 5th edition.
Then again, have you really been able to play in a D&D 5e game in a while?
I've been playing D&D not in a while, but I started playing it during like the public beta portion.
Yeah, because for all I know, you
I
don't
just-
play 5e unless you're on here, yeah?
I did for like the 4 years I was in college.
Oh, never mind. You fuck.
I was in Adventures League.
Never played Adventures League.
Not like anything else, depends on your group, but I'm not a huge fan of it.
Yeah.
It heavily discourages just doing bullshit making it bullshit on the spot.
Yeah.
Also doesn't help that the first 2 modules that came out for 5e were not great.
Yeah.
It's Horde of the Dragon Queen and Out of the Abyss. And Horde of the Dragon Queen is shit. There's like barely even
Yeah.
anything worth taking for a homebrew game out of it.
Yeah, one game or one module that I would love to play is what's it called? The one with the vampire guy.
Strahd.
Yes.
Curse of Strahd.
Curse of Strahd.
That is the one I would also like to play at some point.
It was one of the options.
Yes, and I voted for it. I just voted for everything else too.
Yeah, I wasn't here whenever there was voting, but maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
I think it was tied between this and Strahd, and someone switched their vote to this.
I think it was this or one of the whatchamacallit, Yearning Portal things, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Now I need to check. Oh no, it's this or Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Oh yeah, I'm less interested in that one because it's Mega Dungeon.
Yeah,
I
Curse of
kinda
Strahd
like
only
the
had
whole
3
Mega
people.
Dungeon idea.
Yeah, no, Mega Dungeons are cool. It's just I'm not as a module. And Kaizo is not someone I associate with running dungeon crawls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even though I'll
that's
probably
fair.
be able to run that better than a pure RP campaign.
Mostly associate Kaizo with the wander around to various adventure sites.
Indeed.
Yeah, the home game that I play sometimes I DM, and it seems that they mostly like to do different dungeons and things. Definitely takes a lot more preparation for a dungeon than RP.
As far as D&D goes, I am the dungeon crawl. I consider myself the dungeon crawl guy.
Yeah.
Also, for what it's worth, Aether Numa, I'm probably going to have Errol take the athlete feat.
Sounds good. That one a half ASI or no?
Yeah, you get strength or dexterity +1. You only lose 5 feet standing up. You can climb faster, and you can jump without needing to make a full running jump.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello. Grandma, okay?
I mean, she's moving slow, but I mean, it's definitely wrapped in a boot.
You got boot.
Do to boot it.
Halfway between a cast and just like a split.
Okay, we're doing overland travel with no chance of random encounters, right?
You know what? Thank you for reminding me. I do need to roll on that.
I feel in a weird situation. Normally, if there's milestone, I don't want overland encounters. But I feel like we cheated to get level 2 without fighting anything.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, no, we're doing overland travel. We need the token 1 encounter, no matter how far the distance is.
I know they had some, like, encounters thing. Let me see if I can find it.
We're ambushed by a herd of aggressive caribou.
The caribou go, "Hey, matey. What you doing on my ass?"
No, they end up being Norwegian, so I can't communicate.
I don't know if that's a jab at Norwegians.
Oh, no, like, there's Norwegian caribou, and there's Canadian caribou. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I can expect Canadian caribou because there's a Canadian in the party. It ends up being Norwegian. Norway has caribou, right?
But do they really care about you?
Oh, yeah, they're called reindeer, right? Derp. I don't know, is it gonna be goblins? Probably gonna be goblins.
Oh, I guess I could do goblins, but
Yeah, what's the difference between an elk and a caribou? Because in the U.S. we have elk.
Elk are a different animal. Caribou are reindeer. I think elk are bigger.
And then moose are even beyond that.
Yeah, moose are the size of
Yeah.
are bigger than an SUV.
yeah, moose are big.
Moose are scary.
I've seen two moose in real life ever in my life so far, and yeah,
Yeah.
they're terrifying.
Yeah, caribou and elk are the same family. Elk are just much bigger.
What's the cats that are the exact same though? Is it leopard and something else? I thought.
Oh, it's gonna be like mountain lion and puma or something.
Yeah, I think it's. I think yeah. I'll look it up. It's something like that.
Cougar and panther are the same.
Right.
That's what it is. Yeah.
And mountain lion, all three.
Oh, yeah, mountain lion is puma and cougar.
Yeah, but everyone always calls it different. It's like, yeah, I think it's just what.
Oh, it's also. Oh, apparently panther is also the same. They're just different colors from different regions.
Okay. As y'all lead this expedition, can I have whoever working as the navigator roll me a survival?
Obviously me.
Hey, do we have the sick joke of the dragonborn in front?
No.
Why is that a joke?
I
Oh,
can't see shit.
I mean, I'll go
Yeah,
first. I have like a
once we're to
+4, I
town,
think.
once we're to town, we're gonna light up torches, right? Or are we gonna try delting?
Up to y'all.
If we're gonna try stealthing, I'm gonna have to lead you around by the hand the entire way there.
Yeah, we can light a torch. It's what they're for.
Yeah, I'm not great with stealth. I'll light a torch and lead the way.
Do you use a two-handed weapon?
That's a yes.
How about I
Yeah.
carry the torch?
I need to freaking
Okay.
take the light.
Yeah,
and
I
get
carry a
reach level
glaive.
4.
Hold up. But yeah, I just need the check from whoever.
We both have a +2, so you want me to go? Or does the cleric have something?
I mean, I
Wait,
have a
what
plus
roll
5
again?
to perception.
Or survival?
I have a plus 5 to that too.
Survival,
So,
I think
yeah.
I have a +4.
So
Oh.
if he has a plus 4, we can have him lead. Because this character, realistically, we would probably want more up front.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a bad check.
Not a bad check.
Natural 20.
Well, the total is 24, so.
Yeah.
Considering
The-
someone specialized in it would only have a 26 at level 2.
I mean, it'll work.
Yes, I'm being difficult.
Okay. As Arcus leads the charge through this night-ridden, frosty, gnat-fun land, y'all see off the well, there's not really a trail, but off to the side you see one Wolly Rhino. They're just kind of walking aimlessly. They don't
Played
seem to
arc. This isn't good.
They don't seem
I-
to pay you much mind.
I'm good with not engaging with the rhino.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
If it
character's
charges us, just step to the side.
yeah, my cleric's very much a self-defense kind of character.
But
Or I could try taming it.
Or
Oh god,
we could
no.
eat it.
I'd
I'm just
imagine
saying.
rhino meat would be so fucking tough.
Okay, I gotta. I'm gonna try. Actually, I'm gonna try taming it. How, you guys okay with that?
If it goes
All right.
wrong, I got your back.
I need to see what Skull of
oh,
Animal
sh-
Friendship does.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that to gain its trust and then try taming it. I
Alright,
forgot animal handling it's its own skill, but whatever.
the Animal Friendship might help. Can you roll me okay, yeah, that works. To try and not stir it up, either roll me a stealth or an animal handling to try and soothe it as soon as it sees you. Because you need to get, like, what, 30 feet? Yeah.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on that.
Yeah, I was about to say, you do have an inspiration for backstory. Oh my goodness. So yeah. What is their passive perception? Yeah, you're good.
Like 10 or something.
Yeah, so you're able to get up within 30 feet to cast the spell. Level 1. Yeah, I'll just let you cast it normally. I think you get animal friendship through being a warlock anyway. Or at least you can get it.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Must succeed a wisdom saving throw. What is the wisdom? Like +1?
If its intelligence is 4, yeah, never mind. Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Oh wait. Oh no, it's actually the beast intelligence of 4 or higher. Oh no, they just automatically fail.
No way. Oh, I thought it was gonna have like
wait, its
5.
intelligence is 4 or higher.
No, it's 4. It's lower than 4. Oh wait.
Okay. Now, if it's 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, it makes a check.
Oh, okay, I see. So yeah.
Does it work?
It works. So you have successfully charmed the rhino, which will kind of look up, kind of look around. See
Are there
you
any
and
more around?
It's just this single rhinoceros for some unknown reason. It will.
Yeah, I'm
I have an idea.
it'll
gonna
go
try
up-
taming it.
It'll go up to Bratter and just kind of look at him.
That spell
You
lasts
know-
24 hours? Jesus Christ.
I don't know if we're in a hurry or not, but we could probably all fit on this thing.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could.
Let's have him try to tame it before we go to the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know Targos is a proper city, so having a giant rhino there might scare some people.
A little bit.
This is only about an hour's travel to go into Targos whenever you get the rhino.
So, you want me to roll animal handling or anything?
To try and well, it's already charmed by you.
Yeah, I'm trying to like tame it in a more permanent manner.
Let me look. Do you have any type of food or any item that might make it more happy with you?
I have my rations.
Yeah, I mean, just roll me an
Real thing
animal
is this
handling.
thing fucking eat meat.
Oh, yes, yes, it will. Yeah, go ahead and
Do I
roll me.
do I have advantage on that for
Yeah,
it being charmed?
yeah.
GM?
Yeah. I'm sorry, you didn't hear me. Yeah, you have advantage. I mean, he eats the food, seems happy,
Yep.
kind of rubs his head against you. His
Yep.
wool itself is cold, but probably keeping him warm.
I will name it Warren.
Warren feels happy. It's also charmed, so it can't really feel not happy towards you for at least a little bit.
Yep.
But
All right.
just gonna attempt to ride the rhino and all that and bring it to town.
I'm gonna say riding a rhino without a saddle on it is gonna be more painful than just walking.
Okay. But the
I'm going for it.
Alright, as you attempt to get on the rhino, he'll kinda go on roll me animal handling as you kinda try.
Okay, I've got a +4.
You're able to somewhat soothe it as you get on. The rhino kinda like looks up, like trying to look at you as y'all just kinda walking towards Targos, but after a while it just doesn't mind.
Just kind of pet it.
It'll kind of whatchamacallit. It'll kinda stop minding and just kinda follow Bradder.
Sweet.
But now you don't have to walk anywhere.
Question is, in 24 hours, does it decide that it hates us?
It's not friends, and it's not an intelligent creature, so probably not unless we treat it badly. Now, it might be an unpredictable wild animal, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
You know that probably just giving it food will not tame it as is, but definitely charming it will help you in the process.
Yep.
But since I still need to read Targos, plus figure out what to do with fucking taming a wild animal, we'll go and call the session here for today.
Okay.
Yep.
You gave me a scroll of charm animal, then presented a single, presumably pretty powerful animal.
Same power level as the monster in the lake.
So yeah, reasonably
Oh.
powerful wild animal.
They're probably not as efficient at fighting the monster in the lake.
The
Yeah,
monster
probably
in the
not.
lake does have a significant advantage on trying to get people.
I will brush him and feed him and call him George.
Isn't that the different from the last name you gave him? Which was Warren?
Yeah. Saying Wolly, Warren.
You got time. He doesn't know his name just yet. Okay, yeah, I'll get you some moves on it. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
This is great.
Will backfire terribly.
Hey, he has 24 hours to convince this animal we're good friends, even if I charmed you. So he's probably too dumb to realize.
Yeah, no, there's a reason
Charm.
there's a reason friends make people mad when it ends, but animals are, don't have
They're just
animals are
built
kind of
different.
dumb.
They're just built different.
Well, then 2 keys up before next session. You're going to have to sit down with the other 3 players and level them up to 2 if we're playing Milestone.
Yep. So I'll probably just send that out at the chat. And they'll probably just catch up to you or just find you on the way to Targos.
Yeah, you can just tell them you're walking towards Targos, catching up with your group, and you see some jackasses with a rhino.
A Wolly Rhino. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first session.